coincidence here. It means that we're trying to get into your business, which I love doing, okay? Hashtag Cityline Real. We're all about keeping it real on the show. So the last challenge we threw out to viewers was, what happens to your clothes when you get home? Okay, are you like my mom when she was working? Do you take everything off on the front mat and pull your slip up and then go and make dinner? Nothing wrong with that. Do you hang everything up? Do you put things in the wash? Do you throw them on a chair and just leave them there till the end of the week when you organize everything? So Cityline staff went first. Of course, we were very honest, and this is mine, right?
This is yours that you posted on Instagram.
This is the real truth, everyone.
I am impressed. Take a look at this picture.
That's where my clothes go. I hang them up. I have to hang them up because I don't like a lot of clothing clutter in my space. I have to get ready for the next day and plan my outfits and get my shoes ready, and everything's ready the night before. Everybody knows I have a problem, okay? I'm obsessive.
That looks like my closet before I wear my clothes.
I know, but then it should go back to that after you wear them too. So anyway, Suzanne, one of our web team, she showed her picture as well, and you know, she kind of throws them in a pile.
Yeah. She has a really nice reading nook, which is great for reading or storing your clothes.
Well, yeah, it's multi-purpose, right? And then we also have another picture we want to show you right now. And then, Sandy, I'm going to ask you. And I'm going to assume you probably do hang yours up.
You know, it's double the work otherwise, Tracy.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest with you. I mean, I get the throwing them on a chair, but then it clutters up the whole room.
Yeah.
And then you have to do step 2 and hang them up at some point.
Yeah.
So why not just go straight to a hanger? But I'm like everybody else. I walk in the front door, and sometimes if you're going straight to dinner, I usually have too much jewelry on. So the first thing I do is just discard the jewelry, because it's hard to stir the pot when you got the stuff going on.
Yeah, that's
right?
true. That's true.
And I think it's also, isn't it relevant to how much space you've got? If you live in tiny 600 square foot apartments, you start scattering clothes around, all of a sudden it gets claustrophobic.
Yeah, so that's your world.
It takes all of 30 seconds for me to get in the door, and off the clothes come, and it's all over the place. It's hanging on my, on my stove. It's in my oven. It's in my dishwasher.
I don't picture you like that. I thought you would be very tidy, because you dress very tidy.
I know. Well, that's what you see at home.
That's what you see.
Behind those doors, I am all over the place. But every couple days, I go through and I neaten up my clothes. I don't hang them up, but I do have a hamper. I have several hampers. Yeah. So I have my whites, my colors. So I pre-sort my clothes, and when I do laundry, which I hate doing, it makes it a lot easier. It's about making it easier. But
so you got one up on me with the laundry there, because I don't sort mine ahead of time. What are the viewers
this
saying?
color coding thing, though.
It's
smart.
Well, this one struck a chord with our Facebook fans. Saima Malik wrote in, I have this chair in my room where everything gets dumped during the weekdays. That's pretty much what mine looks like. I will say, with blazers, one thing I do when I get home, my dining room, I throw all my blazers on the back of the chairs, and they start piling up until the chair topples over.
Is that because you don't have friends over? You just have, you think you've got friends there because you've got the suits sitting around the table?
That's so sad. Now you have friends eating dinner with you.
Yeah, but when the chair topples over because you have too many blazers on, that's when you know it's time to hang it up.
It's time to hang them up. What else did you get from viewers?
This is another one from another viewer. After work clothes. This is from Suzanne, actually. After work clothes get tossed on the unmade bed. They sit there till bedtime, when they may get put away or they may end up on the floor. So
listen, as long as you have a system that works for you, that's really what it's all about. To each their own. As long as it gets organized at some point. And a lot of people say if there is that room where the clothes is just being tossed, just close the door. Like someone like me, I don't want to see it, so I'll just close the door. Did you get anything else?
Yeah, we got a couple comments as well. If dirty, they go into the hamper. If clean, they get hung right up. Good system.
Yeah.
I have a little hang up on clothes about being thrown on the floor, etc. And that's a lot of people share that sentiment.
Yeah. Well, if you've bought great clothes, you don't want to just throw them on the floor either. I mean, there's something to be said for preserving what you have.
Right.
And another one here, I have a chair in my bedroom that I toss my not dirty but too dirty to go back to the closet clothes. So there's a balance. There's a balance.
I get that.
What does that mean?
I totally understand that.
I don't get that.
I get that because some of my clothes, it's almost like I have mommy clothes. So that clothes can be a little bit dirty and I would put it back on again.
Yeah.
But you can't put it in the cupboard in between?
I don't want to put it in the hamper because I don't need to be really washing it yet. It's like clothes I'm going to put on to go do dirty stuff in anyways. So it's halfway. And I have that system too. It's like maybe there's some dog hair on it and maybe a spill. I don't know. I'm putting them back on. If I have to go out in the yard and do some stuff, it's easy that way. Okay, so very interesting responses. We have another challenge to throw down right now. How have you coped with a breakup? Did you eat a tub of ice cream and binge watch Sex and the City?
Yep.
Did you go out dancing with your girlfriend? Share your story on social media accounts with the hashtag CityLineReal, because we're all about keeping it real over here. Derek, I'll get your story later.
Tracy.
Let's go to break. More coming up.